Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing well. Today we are going to start the discussion of SSLC Physics previous year's questions and answers. We can discuss in chapter wise. Now we are going to discuss the questions from effects of electric current. Are you ready to start? Now we can start the first question. The question is asked in the year March 2022. The question is, find the relation between the terms in the first pair and complete the second pair. The first one is incandescent lamp and tungsten and heating coil of heating appliance. The pair we have to find. Here how we can answer the question. Here the tungsten is used as the filaments in incandescent lamps. Right. So what will be the second case here? Dash is used for making the heating coil of heating appliances. Right. So what is the answer? Yes, it is nichrome. Nichrome is used as the heating coil of heating appliances. Okay. Now we can move to the second question. The second question is also asked in the year March 2022. The question is, if 1 joule of work is done to move 1 coulomb of charge from one point to another, what will be the potential difference between these points? The options are 2 volt, 3 volt, 1 volt and 4 volt. Here the potential difference between 2 points we have to calculate, right? So what is the potential difference? The potential difference between 2 points is said to be 1 volt if 1 joule of work is done in moving 1 coulomb of electric charge from one point to the other. Okay, so that here also 1 joule of work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to the other. So what will be the potential difference? That is 1 volt, right? So that the answer is 1 volt. Now we can move to the third question. This question is also asked in the year March 2022. The question is, which is the commercial unit of electrical energy? The options are ampere, kilowatt, kilowatt hour and volt. Here what is the answer? What is the commercial unit of electrical energy? Yes, that is kilowatt hour. So the answer is kilowatt hour. Now we can move to the next question. The question is also asked in the year March 2022. Write any 2 precautions to be taken to avoid electric shock. Here we have to write any 2 precautions to be taken to avoid the electric shock. So many precautions are there, any 2 we have to mention. Okay, and never handle the electric equipments with wet hands, because the resistance of dry skin is more than the resistance of wet skin. Okay, so that if our hands are wet, it is very easy to get electric shock. Okay, so to avoid that, don't touch the electric appliances with wet hands. Also we have to switch off the plug before inserting the plug pins into the socket or withdrawing from the socket. Okay. The next question is also asked in the year March 2022. The question is, which among the following is not a discharge lamp? The options are sodium vapor lamp, arc lamp, fluorescent lamp and LED lamp. The second question is, explain the working of discharge lamp. Now we can answer the first question. Which one is not a discharge lamp? Here LED is not a discharge lamp, right? That is light emitting diode. That is not a discharge lamp. The second question is to explain the working of discharge lamp. We know that the discharge lamps are glass tubes fitted with 2 electrodes. That is, there will be 2 electrodes, and when a high potential difference is applied between the electrodes, what will happen? Electrons will be emitted. Okay, and the gas get ionized. And these ions and atoms will collide each other and will produce light. So this is the working of discharge lamp. Now we can move to the 6th question. This question is also asked in the year March 2022. The question is, an incandescent lamp bears the marking 200 volt, 100 watt. A. What does 100 watt indicate? B. What is the resistance of its filament? C. Write an advantage of LED lamp over incandescent lamp. Here we have 3 questions and we can answer it one by one. So what is the first question? What does 100 watt indicate? In the case of incandescent lamp, the 100 watt means that is the power. So what is the answer for the first question? That is power. Now we can answer the second question. In the second question, we have to calculate the resistance of the filament. Okay, how we can find the resistance? R will be equal to V square by P. Here V is given as 200 volt and P we have as 100 watt. Okay, so directly we can substitute. So what will come? R is equal to V square by P, that will be equal to 200 the whole square by 100. So that value is 400 ohm. The third question is to write the advantage of LED lamp over incandescent lamp. Okay, so we have that LED lamp has long lifespan. Okay, then energy efficiency is more, then low voltage operation, low power consumption, and no loss of energy in the form of heat. Okay, no UV emissions and less pollution. So these are the advantages of LED lamp over incandescent lamp. Now we can move to question number 7. This question is also asked in the year March 2022. Here there are 2 circuits given, that is circuit A and circuit B. The question is, calculate the resultant resistance in circuit A and circuit B. B. What is the intensity of electric current in circuit A? And C. Calculate the heat energy produced in circuit B if current flows for 30 minutes. The first question is to calculate the resultant resistance in both the circuits. So in the first circuit, it is given as the 2 resistors, that is 6 ohm and 6 ohm, they are connected in parallel. So in the case of parallel combination, what is the resultant resistance? Yes, that is 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So that will be equal to 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6. So what we will get? Yes, that is 2 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 3. So 1 by R is equal to 1 by 3. Therefore, R will be equal to 3 ohms. So that is the first case. And in the second circuit, that is circuit B, how the resistances are connected? These 2 resistances are connected in series. That means this is the end-to-end connection. Okay, so what will be the resultant? The resultant resistance will be R1 plus R2. So how we can calculate the resistance? Yes, resultant will be R1 plus R2, that is 6 plus 6, that will be 12 ohm. So that the first question is over. Now we can answer the second question. What is the intensity of electric current in circuit A? So in the case of first circuit, we have to calculate the intensity of electric field. So what is the equation for finding intensity of electric field? Yes, that is I is equal to V by R. So here V is the potential difference and R is the resistance, right? So in the case of first circuit, it is given that the potential difference is 12 volt. Okay, and this was the parallel combination and the equivalent resistance we have already calculated. So what was the equivalent resistance? It was 3 ohm. Okay, so can we substitute for this? Yes, then we will get I is equal to V by R, that is equal to 12 divided by 3. So the answer is 4 ampere, that much current is there. Now we can answer the third question. Here we have to calculate the heat energy produced in the circuit B. Okay, and the current flows for 30 minutes. The time is given as 30 minutes. So that 30 minutes we have to convert into seconds. So how we can convert the minute into second? Yes, 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute, right? So what will be 30 minutes? So 30 minutes will be 30 into 60 seconds. So that will be 1800 seconds. And now we can calculate the heat energy. What is the equation for finding heat energy? Yes, it is H is equal to I square RT. Okay, here but we don't have I. So that we can use the alternative equation, that is V square T by R. Right. Here V is the potential difference and that value is given as 12 volt. Also R is the resistance, that is the equivalent resistance. In the case of series connection we have already calculated, that is 12 ohm. Then can we substitute? Yes, then H will be equal to V square T by R. So that is 12 square into 1800 divided by R is 12. So that when we calculate we will get the answer as 21,600 joule. Now today we can conclude our video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.